It is summertime and school is out, but the truth is school is just getting underway for some folks who are looking forward to new careers. Jim Kerns is the man who knows all about that. What do you got going this summer?
Okay, thanks. This program is called the Electrical 101 Training Program, and it's sponsored by the Feed the Lambs ministry. That ministry grew out of working with children, and there was a desire, how do we move up the ladder in the community that really needs to help people get jobs, and jobs that can lead to careers.
Real jobs.
Real jobs,
Yeah.
correct, that have a future.
Yeah.
And so we started this program called Electrical 101 Training Program. The objective is to help anyone prepare themselves for a job in the electrical construction business, industry, commerce, and whether that's residential, industrial, or commercial. And the people can enter the jobs working for licensed electrical contractors, and the contractors want them.
Yeah.
The problem has been, quite frankly, people don't know which end of a screwdriver to grab. So my goal is to help them learn enough about electricity, but more importantly, learn enough about how to pull wires, how to strip wires, how to twist wires, how to hook up circuits, how to make lights go on from switches, all those kinds of things, so that they can start as an electrical apprentice. Then, if they so desire, they can move from that into the Indian River State College sponsored electrical apprentice course.
Jim Kerns, what makes you think you are qualified to teach this class?
Well, that's a good question. I have a long background in doing this work. I am a graduate electrical engineer, and so I know about electricity, but the hands-on work I got from my dad. He and I used to go out together. He was a professional electrical engineer and an electrician, and we would do all this kind of work for charity. We would run circuits, put in lights, put in fans, and just make life better for people who needed it. So all the hands-on really came from him, and some of the understanding about the electricity came from college, so it was a great combination. I
And
think.
hands-on is the key to this class, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The value a person brings to this job as an electrician helper is to know, hey, get me the 14-2 wire. Well, what does that mean? Hey, can you run that circuit? Well, what does that mean? So they have to be able to do it. Okay, stay here and trim out the boxes after the roughing. What does that mean? Well, they learn how to do that, or come in and say, all right, install all the switches and receptacles, I'll be back when you're done. Well, what does that mean? So how to do it right, and really, how to do it safely for both themselves and whoever the end user is there.
You've gone so far as to actually build some studying behind us, and you're going to use that as part of the class?
Yeah, in fact, it'll be in a week or two. And what we did is, first of all, the first class called Introduction to Construction. And what they do is they take basic 2x4s and they build a wiring rig. So this is going to look like the inside of any building before they put all that sheetrock on and make it look pretty. And this is where they'll run what we call rough wire, all of the electrical. So they'll drill holes up here to run wire, they'll mount boxes to run the wires into, then they'll tie it all together, and then we'll come back and trim it out and put switches and lights and fans, and they'll get a chance to see how all that operates.
Feed the Lambs is sponsoring this class. Who gets to take the class, and how did they ever know about it?
Well, how do they ever know about it is a little bit of a challenge, and that's what you're helping with, and we're very appreciative. Feed the Lambs sponsors it, and through the good works of John May, who really is an Indian River County, personality. Treasure, right? He's a treasure of the Treasure Coast. But he gets the name out there. I've prepared literature, and my literature is on every sheriff's website in Indian River County, because the real target audience are people who really are what they were trained to do is, do you have fries with, you want fries with
Right,
this,
yeah.
okay? So what we're trying to do is get anyone who is at risk or disadvantaged, who didn't have a dad to teach them, like, I think that's it, I had a dad who taught me, who didn't, but those who didn't have a dad to teach them how to do this, so they don't have the wherewithal to go do it, that's my target audience. And by the way, that's some young men, 17, 18, 19, some in their late 20s. Some women as well. I have two real wonderful women in the course right now, and there's no reason why they can't do the job.
This is a summer activity, but does this type of class go on all the time, or will there be future classes also?
Oh, absolutely. We're gearing up heavily that hopefully in the January timeframe to offer a good 6-month course. And at that point, when that course is established, the graduates will actually get a certificate from the state of Florida. It's a credentialed course that they have passed the pre-apprentice program, and from there on, they'll be highly qualified for jobs. So that is there's been a lot of people doing a lot of behind-the-scenes work, and we're hoping to get that into the Indian River County school system this year to start next year.
The courses are being taught here at the Alternative Education Center, and how would someone learn more about them?
Well, because this course is now into its 3rd week, and so each class is Saturday morning. It's 8 hours long, so we've got a good 8 hours under our belt of training, which means for someone to enter now is very difficult. All right, and we'll end in the August timeframe, and the reason for that is that's when the Indian River State College apprentice programs begin. So you go right from here into there. So I would say keep watch, and in the January timeframe, we'll be heavily promoting this for the next class. And hopefully we can do it here at this beautiful facility.
It is nice. Congratulations to you, and also to Feed the Lambs.
Well, thank you very much, but it's guys like John May and Willie Finklin who do a lot of work behind the scenes. I am just blessed. The Lord has blessed me that I can be a part of it, and that's terrific from my perspective.